Hi everyone, welcome to Boarded Tanks with StewiejP. I'm Stewie and this is another Clan War replay. I know what you're thinking, You're thinking this Stewie, you said that was the last one, the last Pyro game, where Safi dived off a cliff to kill the last remaining tank, but we've been lucky enough to be sent 4 more replays from ANZAF in ANZAF's campaign in the recent Tier 10, a couple of Tier 10 battles, and this one is against their old nemesis 1AR. Of course, 1AR and ANZAF, probably two of the most active and long-standing Aussie-based clans on the Asian server. And in this replay, they're up on Murovanka, and they've gone with all mediums: a heap of Russians, an M60, a CAX, a couple of Batchats, STB1, and the TVP 5051. So a few autoloaders there, a heap of Russians, and of course Napalmer's running around in his Object 907. Napalmer sent me these replays, and he obviously got this 907 on a different campaign, and it's proving to be a very popular tank indeed. Okay, looking at where they are, the Batchats and the TVP going straight up to the northwest corner. All the Russians and the Centurion Action X and the STB looks like they're running around looking for this T62A. Napalmer gets lit here, and 1AR only having 2 tanks lit so far, the T62A and the IS7. The IS7 just been sent back to the garage. You can see the Batchats getting nice and aggressive up in the northern part, just north of the flag. Looks like they're putting a toe onto 1AR's cap circle, and going by the mini-map, looks like the majority of the 1AR guys have gone towards the Magic Forest. 2 kills, 2 zip already to ANZAF. Pugsley and Mitty picking up a kill each, and even the artillery's just been lit there by probably one of those Batchats, or maybe the forward STB1, but Napalmer's running in there. He hasn't done any damage yet. He's bounced a couple of shots. He's got premium ammunition loaded. Now he's kicking back here. He's thinking, this is just free damage here. You'll beauty. I'll take this all day. Puts another shot into the T62A. 2 of the ANZAF guys get taken down in that skirmish back towards the Magic Forest. This heavy tank here is lighting up pretty much the whole ANZAF team as Napalmer picks up his first kill. The score's 5-2, and he picks up another kill, getting rid of the deadly artillery. 7-3 is the score as a couple of the ANZAF players get killed, and now they're moving into the Magic Forest, and it looks like they're going either side. Some back here and some over here. Either side of these mainly heavy tanks from 1AR. They're loving the T11 OE5. The T11 OE5, very versatile tank to take on Murovanka, especially if you're going around the Magic Forest. Napalmer putting some more shots into the enemy tanks. He's down to 44 hit points though, so he needs to be careful. He's doing the right thing and pulling out, and it looks like that Batchat towards the north has finished his reload, and he's coming back to do a bit of a killing run. 11-5 is the score. It's fast and furious action on Murovanka from ANZAF. He puts a shot into the side of the T11 OE5, bringing him down to just about a 1 shot now. He gets taken out by somebody else, and now it's just a matter of cleaning up. 2 T11 OE5s left on the 1AR's team. And going by the comments in the chat, I'm tipping that they're old rivals. Only one left now, and it's a bit of a clean up. And 15-8 is the final score. And going by those comments in the chat, they've probably got a pretty healthy, long-standing rivalry, the 2 Aussie clans, ANZAF and 1AR, as we have a very quick look on the post-game battle results before moving on to the second battle in this double shot of Tier 10 action featuring ANZAF. You can see Napalmer had a pretty good game there. He did some spotting damage, got a couple of kills, and did a fair amount of damage to 3,000, just on 3,000 damage, and of course runaway Brave Sir Robin, one of the most active players in ANZAF, picking up a couple of kills and just under 3,000 damage himself. But the M60 did an absolute ripper, doing just over 4,000 hit points of damage in the, I think that's the American reward tank, the M60. Batchat's not as effective as we might think they might have been, but I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe they were tracked or taken out early, or maybe they bounced a few shots, I guess. But in any case, now we can move on to the second game, and going by the description, or going by the replays that Napalmer sent to me, They had quite a number of games on Prokhorovka. This game is also against 1AR. Few familiar names in that lineup. Of course, I was in another clan with the Money Shot and Mobius. And there, the Money Shot's taking his Conqueror GC. And of course, there's Maestro Picky there. I was in a clan with him a couple of years ago now, I suppose. But anyway, a few familiar names for me in that lineup. And this is a totally different game. And it's from somebody else's point of view. And that is DoctorYodaBiscuit. DoctorYodaBiscuit, very interesting name, and he's driving his big, strong American tank destroyer, the T11OE3. Looking at the lineup as they're moving into position, they're on Prokhorovka. It's a very different lineup. 4 artilleries, that's a very bold move. 2 T92s, an Object 261, and my old mate the Money Shot in his Conqueror, British Tier 10. Artillery. 1 Batchat in the middle, running around looking for some vision in the middle of the map, which is exactly the right thing to do on Prokhorovka. TVP T5051 being driven by my old mate Mobius. He is up on the G line, up the 1 line, probably trying to get some spots just to see what's up here. And they've got a lot of heavy tanks there. They've got a Mouse FE215V183, the Death Star. 3 grills, they're not heavy, but they've got pretty big guns, a Jagdpanzer E100 and Object 268, which is the tank destroyer, the Russian tank destroyer. Now when you look at this, when I first started watching this replay, I thought, don't tell me this isn't going to be a bloody camp fest, is it? Nothing worse. But as once everyone's into position, Mobius providing a little bit of vision up the 1 line. It is Tier 10 Czech autoloader. I'm very tempted to buy that. I've had that unlocked for a while and it looks absolutely beautiful. DoctorYodaBiscuit is taking the lead with the heavy tanks. The Mouse is plodding along just behind him, along with another T11OE3. That looks like he auto-aimed on the Batchat when it wasn't lit. That doesn't look... Not sure if that's in line with the new fair play policy, but Iphone gets taken out in his grill. Obviously something's lit them up because that grill was significantly behind YodaBiscuit in his T11OE3, the non-turreted American tank destroyer. And it looks like the heavier tanks, the Mouse, the 2 E3s, and the Jag coming up as well. It looks like he's looking for a shot on the Jagdpanzer E100. Puts a shot in, gets lit in the process though. Of course, that's the thing with these big guns, especially on the big tank destroyers. They do get lit easily once they fire their big guns, and they're taking some hits. The other T11OE5 gets taken down to 120 hit points, and he's backing up, and I don't know what he can do. Oh, it looks like they're swapping positions. YodaBiscuit's taking the forward spot there, puts a whopping shot into the Batchat. They really want to get rid of that Batchat on 507 hit points. He auto aims again. And waiting for that aim circle to close. Takes him out of the game, which is exactly the right thing to do. Getting rid of vision is a big thing. Now that... Searching, waiting for the gun to load. Sorry, searching, wiggling around, trying to make his tank as hard to penetrate as he can. He's not losing any momentum though. DoctorYodaBiscuit is moving straight forward and straight in towards the Jagdpanzer E100. He's spotted Geordie Pro and taken him out with 1 shot, getting rid of the dangerous British artillery. And even though he's copping a bit of attention now, he's down to 0 hit points. He lit plenty of those 1AR tanks as those tank destroyers start lining up, the Jagdpanzer E100s and the Arty. 2 Arties. I think there's 2 Arties there. There is, the Conqueror and the GWE100. Of course, 1AR, I've got the Jagdpanzer E100, the Cax and the Batchat, and they've still got a couple of unknown tanks which might be sniping from the eastern side. Of course, nobody from ANZAF went the eastern side, but with the score on 10-5, you'd think they'd have this comfortably in the bag. As you just see, Blackheart's Reaver in his Batchat going forward to light up the last remaining tanks. That Jagdpanzer on 213 hit points. The German artillery gets taken out by Y Coyote. It is big Jagdpanzer, and Blackheart's does it himself, getting rid of the German tank destroyer. 13-5 is the score. Only 2 tanks left. It looks like it is a French Batchat. A French Batchat. Aren't all Batchats French? I don't know. Batchat artillery, as well as a traditional Batchat light tank. And we're looking from Blackheart's Reaver points of view. In his Batchat, he's on full health, so he can get nice and brave and move forward. And of course, the French Batchat artillery is an auto loader, so they all need to be mindful of that. But ANZAF certainly have not only the hit points but the tank numbers advantage. The Object 268 goes first there, which is an interesting tactic to use, and obviously it costs him his life. But Maestro Picky in his big T92 takes out the French medium tank, and they stick one Jagdpanzer E100 onto one AR's cap. But at this stage it's all about looking for that last clicker. And there he is, he's just been lit. Blackheart's River looking for a shot, but Pugsley in his Grill 15 picks up the kill, and in the end a comfortable win. Even though it was looking pretty close at the start of the game, a comfortable win, 15-6. Again, another very quick look at post-game battle results. A very interesting, very different tactic there. DoctorYodaBiscuit's third in the score. Even though he died early, he did 2,500 hit points of damage. Of course, Pugsley in his Grill topped the damage score with 36, 10 and 3 kills, but a good spread of damage. Apart from the 3 tanks that got taken out quite early, the Mouse and the E3, of course, they were right at the front with DoctorYodaBiscuits, and that Grill 15 was a little way back, but maybe it was just a lucky shot by artillery taking out the German tank destroyer. But a couple of replays from Napalmer and DoctorYodaBiscuits fighting up against their old rivals, 1AR, and I'm tipping there is probably a bit of good-natured rivalry between the two Aussie clans, probably the two Aussie clans that have been around for the longest on the Asian server, I'd guess. Murovanka and Prokhorovka, ANZAF versus 1AR. Tier 10 Clan Wars. Thanks for watching, everyone. We've got one more replay from ANZAF's point of view coming real soon. Take care, and see you all next time.